Hi everybody, it's Linda, the Broke Crafter. No drama today, just me on a very, very hot Saturday in June. I forgot what day it was. So, a couple things. Like I said, no drama today. Today's laughs and giggles. It's been a while since I've put a Broke Crafter up. I've had some things going on. Nothing bad, nothing serious, but my daddy did have to have surgery. He had a gallbladder taken out, so I was with him for a few days. He's doing very well, thank you. And it was terribly, terribly rainy. It was horrible. It's so hard for me to get anything done when it's rainy and horrible because I have no motivation whatsoever. I don't want to do anything. Nothing. Absolutely, positively nothing. But a couple things I have done. On a few nice days that we've had, I don't have any earth-shattering things going on for today. So I will show you a few things that I've done. And one of them is I did a drawing of our sycamore tree. I'm going to call it a study in bark. So that I did in watercolors. I think it turned out pretty good. It's not supposed to have anything in the background, just the bark of my sycamore tree that I've named William Sycamore. I do that. I name our trees. I don't know why, but I do. So we have an oak tree, no, a maple tree, whose name is Silverston Maple. I just thought it sounded very regal. So what can I say? And I have been making, this is not all of them, but a good portion of them, my little circles that I'm going to make into an Afghan. And I have decided, I don't know how well you can see it. There. See how this variegated is working the yellow and the green together, the green and the blue. And two different colors of purple here. I love the way these variegated ones are working out. And these are cotton. So it's going to be light as air and not itchy and very, very, very warm. So, and I have several different colors. Let me see if there's any other colors here more towards the top. These ones are pretty. They're purple and white. Purpley pinky white. But I have all kinds of colors, blues, greens, some yellows. So I've been working on that. And another new pattern that I found that I'm turning into like a summertime janket, if you all remember my wintertime jankets. I'm going to make this into a summertime, springtime, fall time janket. Only problem is I need some more, but it's really nice, and it's got just little subtle hints of reds, blues, a little bit of greens. So I think that's going to work up very, very nice. So I'm very excited about that. A big epic fail. Gotta have a fail every now and again, right? Was my thought of using crayons to make a sunset. Now, I think it will work. It will work. But I had to paint this canvas board. These are really great. I don't know if any of you have seen them in the stores, but it's like a canvas on a board. AC Moore Michaels, 50% off. It's a great deal. You get like 5. This one is 9 by 12. I think you get 5 of them. Regular price is like $7.99. So with a 50% off coupon, do the math, it's $4 for 5 of these. So that would be great. But I can't do another one right now because I'm out of them. And there's a piece of crayon stuck in my hot glue gun. But I stuck crayons in my hot glue gun. Crayons from the dollar store. Go figure, right? So, another thing that I found at the dollar store were these. What is this, you ask? This is a paint brush. And it comes out. So this is a sun. I'm just going to draw this real fast. This is the sun. And then we're going to have, oh, crap. They're falling all over the place. Going to have a little red in the sky. Little red, little red, little red. Mix it with a little bit of the sunshine. Make it a little orange. There we go. Now this worked really great. I don't have my spray bottle in here. If you let the paper down, it'll be kind of like watercolor. And then I dropped my yellow. Here is my blue. And just a little sky. Very abstract sunset here. Little Van Gogh, Picasso. No, because then I'd have to hold it upside down for it to be a Picasso. So and this is all water. So you're at the beach. I have to remember not to make stinky faces. I have to remember to smile. Smile. And you also get a green one. No, yes you do. Green one. So we have little dune grass. We have little dune grass down here at the bottom. So 5-minute sunset with markers from, I'll give you 2 guesses, and the first one doesn't count. Can you guess? Can you guess? Dollar store. So I thought that was pretty good. But I also saw it last time I was walking around Michael's. The brand is called Artist Loft, and they have 8 of these for $5. That's not a bad price. But I think it's one of those everyday values at Michael's. So coupons don't work unless it's a 25% off your entire purchase. I think it'll work on that one, but I don't think it will work on just a regular coupon off. So keep your eye out for those if you want to buy just some quick markers for something, liquid markers. And I'm going to see if maybe when these dry up or run out, if I can fill them with water and then use them like, and dip them in a watercolor palette like this, which was also $5 at the Michael's, and use it that way. because that might work. Or even shoot some of my liquid Artist Loft watercolors or gouache paints in there to mix with water. That might work too. So it's all experimental. It's all for laughs and giggles. And that actually didn't turn out too bad. My standards sometimes can be a little low depending on the day. So I'm going to continue to work on that to see if I can clear up my glue gun, and also to see if those pens, exactly what I can do with those pens, because I really like them. Now, what I'm doing right now is I'm just looking up something very fast because I want to tell you about it, because it's very interesting. I went last Saturday to a very nice lady's alpaca farm. Where did I put her papers? They were right here. Here they are. And the reason why I went, I looked up on Maryland is Fun, MD is Fun, and I don't know if any of you have gone to that site. It tells you all the things that are going on in the state, from Garrett County to all the way down to Ocean City. Pardon me for a minute. But she was having her annual craft-in is what it was called. And you can go and see the alpacas. And she has a nice little setup inside, like inside one of the buildings there at the farm, where you can bring a knitting, crocheting project, whatever really that you are working on, and you can sit there. And she had just some light finger foods and water and drinks like that. Very nice lady. Her name is Cindy. And they also have, she's got a shop there with some beautiful pieces in it. Sweaters, shawls, things like that. And she was telling me that they are she's got 35 alpacas, and she's going to send, she's part of a co-op. And when you're part of a co-op, you send your alpaca in, and they mill it for you, and you get the yarn, but you don't know how much of your alpaca is in that yarn. So it's kind of like, and I think it's got the name of the co-op on it and not your name. So she found an independent mill, and she is going to get just her alpaca made into skeins of yarn and dyed with some very beautiful colors, I'm sure. So I'm looking forward to going back in 4 or 5 months, probably. I know it takes a while to get that done, just to see what she's come up with. I, unfortunately, cannot wear alpaca or wool. A lot of people say, well, if you can't wear wool, you should be able to wear alpaca because it's hypoallergenic. It should be. My skin is so funky, I can't wear it. I gotta wear cotton next to my skin, and even sometimes as like a sweater or scarf or a shawl, that even just makes me itchy. So I would be happy to make somebody something if they could wear alpaca, but I know she's getting that done. Now, some upcoming events for her. Her name is Cindy again, and the name is the Alpaca Boutique at Shepherd's Purse Alpacas, and it's located at 7971 Bennett Branch Road in Mount Airy. So they're having a yarn sale day on July 8th, so that would be nice. And I forgot to show you the little alpaca she gave me. Just a little felted alpaca. It was really cute. So everybody got one that came to see the alpacas and to do the craft in. And today I went to the, they were having like a little mini Sheep and Wool Festival up in Frederick, and that was a lot of fun. But I found out that, again, they're having the Maryland Alpaca and Fleece Festival November 11th and 12th at the Howard County Fairgrounds. Now, if none of you have ever been to the Sheep and Wool Festival, that happens the first weekend in May, it is out of this world. If you're a yarn person, a crocheter, excuse me, pardon me, if you are a crocheter, a knitter, a felter, quilter, just love to look at crafts, love to buy beautifully handmade garments, the Sheep and Wool Festival is unbelievable. It's huge, and the things that people make are out of this world, and you wouldn't believe the yarn. Ugh. And the second best thing is this one that happens in November. A little bit smaller than the Sheep and Wool, but it definitely is a go-to. Last time I went, it was $5 to get in, which is next to nothing, and it's a lot of fun. It can be a little chilly, so remember that. Another thing I found out, there is a place in Glen Burnie called the Knitting Boutique for all of you knitters out there, and they have pieces for sale. They have yarn for sale, and they also have several yarn and fiber clubs, and they also host knitting getaways. I looked it up. I'm not a great knitter, so I can't purl. I can knit, but I can't really purl, so it's really kind of silly for me to try that. So I'm a crocheter. Now I can do continental knitting, which is the knitting that comes from the left. I can't turn it around and make my yarn come from the right. Just doesn't work for me. Pardon me. Oh, so thirsty. These are crystal clear American from the Walmart. Fantastic flavored carbonated water. Just enough flavor for me to drink it as water. So I'm going to wrap this up real fast and tell you what Cindy from the alpaca farm was showing me, and it's called a lucette. Gonna fall off my thing here. Oh crap. It's called a lucette. Okay? And I am going to have my honey bunny make me one. Makes a really neat cord. And it's so easy. You can just sit in front of the TV. It's just kind of a way of, the Vikings did it. It's just loop, pull over, loop, pull over, loop, pull over, loop, pull over. Makes a beautiful cord. So next time I will have one to show you, and cording, and probably a bracelet made out of the cord. So do me a favor. If you are a crafter and you watch my videos, send me a picture. Send me a picture of something you made recently that made you happy, that you made for someone else, whatever. Let's see what everybody's doing. And I can't give anything away, but I would love to see what you're doing, whatever it may be. Painting outside, painting inside, crocheting, quilting, marbles, rocks, whatever. Be creative, be fun, have fun. It's good with kids. It's good with everybody. It's a great relaxation mechanism. So we all need a little relaxation in our lives. So this is Linda the Bird Crafter coming live to you from Three Oaks Studio. Give me a like, please. If you like it, give me a comment. Share some of your works that you're doing. And have a great weekend. Stay cool. And I'll be back soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.